And good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Charles Benson, live from Marquette University, where I talk with a political science student about the nonpartisan Wisconsin Supreme Court race.
And I'm Shannon Sims right here in the studio. We have a busy night ahead with a Project Drive Safer report and the kickoff of Women's History Month. But first, let's start with Charles Benson and the Wisconsin Supreme Court race, which is now the most expensive in U.S. history.
Yeah. Shannon, in just 5 weeks, voters across Wisconsin will choose between Janet Protasiewicz and Daniel Kelly for a seat on the state's highest court. Now, the race has become very political, with the election outcome determining control of the court's ideology. I joined Steve Scaffidi at 620 WTMJ to interview both candidates on an issue getting a lot of attention. The battle for an open seat on the state Supreme Court is supposed to be a nonpartisan election. Does it feel like a nonpartisan election?
Not at all.
Marquette Junior Sherlean Roberts is a political science student who is closely watching the race. One reason it has become so political is the hyper-partisan debate over what will happen to the state's 1849 abortion ban law. Judge Janet Protasiewicz, the liberal candidate in the race, has been very vocal about her support for reproductive rights.
I can also tell you with 100% certainty that if Dan Kelly is elected to this seat on April 4th, that 1849 abortion ban is going to stand.
Former Justice Dan Kelly says he's made no promises on how he would rule on the abortion law. Justice Kelly is the conservative candidate in the race. He has been endorsed by Wisconsin Right to Life that, quote, endorses candidates who have pledged to champion pro-life values.
My understanding is that their endorsement is their endorsement of my judicial philosophy, not politics, right? Not issues, but judicial philosophy.
Kelly says it's Protasiewicz who's playing politics.
She's proposing to put her thumb on the scales of justice.
Judge Protasiewicz is the first ever judicial endorsement for the pro-choice group Emily's List that said, quote, the rights and freedoms of millions of Wisconsinites hinge on a Wisconsin Supreme Court committed to reproductive freedom. But Protasiewicz isn't saying with certainty what would happen to the 1849 law.
I can't tell you that. You know, I don't know how the issue is going to be framed. I don't know how it's going to be brought in front of the Supreme Court.
For Roberts, her classroom conversations have taught her to ask the right questions.
What do you want out of representation, out of a candidate, and do you feel like this candidate can represent you there? If you had a conversation with this candidate, do you feel like what you say to them will actually matter?
As we mentioned, the state race is getting a lot of national attention. NBC's Chuck Todd tells me the race is another example of how polarized Wisconsin can be in nonpartisan elections.
When you see how politicized this has gotten in Wisconsin, it is hard to sit here and say to yourself, once they win that election, this is, you know, nothing but black robes and the rule of law. I mean, more than any other Supreme Court in the country, I feel like those justices in Wisconsin's robes are all red and blue. There are no black robes.
Now, whoever wins the April election will be sworn in this August. So let's zoom out a bit for some perspective. We looked specifically at how many other states elect their Supreme Court justices. According to Ballotpedia, there are 13 states, including Wisconsin, that use nonpartisan elections. Those states are highlighted in yellow on the map. The states in purple use partisan elections, which means candidates are listed on the ballot with a designated political party affiliation. Our neighbors to the south, Illinois, use partisan elections, and there are more ways that other states do place justices, like assisted appointment or gubernatorial appointment and legislative action. So a lot of options out there. The general election is on April 4th. For a look ahead at our Decision 2023 coverage leading up to the big day, just head to tmj4.com/decision2023.